Miraculously, this week or this weekend, we had the opportunity of appearing in 2 book launches. The first one was on Friday, where His Excellency graced that occasion. And the book by Dr. Masika again pressed on the issues of integrity, accountability, the rule of law, transparency, and servant leadership. There must be something that God is speaking to us through those books. May I say that the country requires to be fixed, and not everybody who can fix this country. It is enough to have good laws, it is enough to have good constitution, but it is more important to look at the character of the man contesting for presidency. It is not every person who can be the president, and that has been proved beyond any reasonable doubt. Therefore, this election that is coming on the 10th of August 2027 will be about character, integrity, and the ability for a person to be trusted and believed. And therefore, the question will be, in whose hands are we safe? That will be the fundamental question. And so it is even for counties like this of Embu. Accountability, transparency, and the ability to be believed will be on the ballot. I had the pleasure of representing, and he gave me that pleasure through His Excellency, Mheshimiwa Mukunji. I think he's one of those guys who have suffered as we suffered. Mimi bwana ulipotoka Kamiti pia mimi nilipelekwa huko. Lakini tunasukumana tu, and we are going to stand with you. Because this young man has proved that he's a man of substance, is a man who can be believed, is a man in whose we can place our bet on when it comes to issues of integrity. Finally, Your Excellency, what you are not told about the history of this church is that this church was not just built by the people of Embu. It was a union between the people of Embu, Isiolo, Marsabit, Tharaka-Nithi, Meru, and Mbere. It is a monumental remembrance of how our unity of this community has come from. And it will remain as a monument to remind us that we are one people. And therefore these stories I'm hearing, ati sijui Mlima itagawanyishwa, sijui tutapelekwa wapi. Where will you take this church? Utaipeleka wapi? When I see this church, I remember Dr. David Gitari. When I see this church, I remember the individuals who contributed, even in my own village church, to construct this monumental church. Sasa sisi tuko hapa, we are one community, we are going to live. And Your Excellency, when you look at the history of this church, you'll see the procession that was led on the 16th of September 1990 by Dr. David Gitari. Tukafika pale kwa mpaka ya Rupingazi, tukawachana, tukasema kwa heri, tukaenda kuanza kanisa ingine pande ya Kirinyaga. Mnakumbuka? Kiruguya. Na tulianza from scratch after building this monumental church. So huyu jamaa anakuja kutuambia ati Mlima inagawanywa na nani? Nani atagawanya Mlima? Hii Mlima itaenda kuishi hapo. Yeye ameingia juzi. He must understand the history of our people. And let me tell you, Mr. Ruku, because you're once a time my client. When the deal is too good, think in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Na niwakumbushe, mimi pia ninaomba kiti ya Senate, pande ya Kirinyaga, tutapatana naomba vijana wengine wangu wote, but I have seen why all these young men want to be the Senate. Unajua, pale Senate nyinyi pia watu wa Embu mlifanya makosa, si mnajua pia nyinyi? Na mlifanya makosa kubwa. Musirudie makosa kama hiyo tena. We want to support His Excellency with the credible individuals, watu wako na akili ya kufikiria.